Hello everyone, Macintosh here. As of the 8th of July, the Event Horizon Lounge has had an upgrade to its lighting system, primarily the VR stage lighting system created by AC Chosen. I implemented the DMX lights, which turned out to be the most fascinating part of the project thus far. For those of you who are unfamiliar with that system, here's a quote posted by Tech for Music, which I just randomly picked from the internet that best describes it. Quote, DMX, or digital multiplex, is a protocol used to control devices such as lights or fog machines. The signal is unidirectional, meaning it only travels in one direction, from the controller or first light all the way to the last. In its most basic form, DMX is just a protocol for lights, like how MIDI is for keyboards or DAW controllers. End quote. I'm going to simplify as much as I can on how it works exactly in the context of VR chat and other social VR platforms. There's a lot to explain here, but I know some of you would like to nerd out a bit if you watch this channel. Now, before I continue, seizure warning. There's a lot of flashing lights and some moving images, so be warned. If you're watching this right now and you have a negative reaction to that, turn away immediately, or just put this in the background and just hear me yap. The lights receive their commands to move and change from a hidden camera somewhere in this world that is reading directly from a specific screen, which is also hidden. That is configured to give data in the form of a grid matrix that is streamed live along with any visuals created by the DJ for their performance. The matrix is a 1080 pixel by 208 pixel black bar that is displayed on either the bottom of the video stream for horizontal DMX configurations or on the side for vertical DMX configurations. That black bar or grid matrix is hidden from the audience but visible to the camera reading it. The grid displays a grayscale set of pixels, with each pixel being read by the reader. Each of those pixels represents a channel within a sector, and each sector is dedicated to a specific light operating within the virtual stage. The darker or lighter the pixel, the lower or higher the value is on that specific channel. A value that will tell the reader, hey, that spotlight at the front right corner on the number 3 position must turn on. While the next pixel on that same grid will tell the reader, also that spotlight needs to pan 30 degrees to the left. So on and so forth until each channel within that specific sector is read, and the reader continues doing this for the other sectors dedicated to other lights. The grid can be pre-recorded or controlled live via an OBS streaming software using a dedicated DMX software such as DasLight 5 or a myriad of other programs that directly control the values of each of those pixels, creating a wide variety of complex light displays that you see both in real life and in VR. This means that the DMX light fixtures you see here can be directly controlled live by any light desk technician around the world, so long as they have access to the grid template, the patch sheet that tells them which light fixtures is on the channel, and a dummy rig to test the lights for proper configuration within the VR space. All they have to do is stream the grid in the correct location along with the visuals via either Twitch, YouTube, or VR CDN. VR CDN is a service that offers lower latency and is often used by DMX light technicians in VR chat. In fact, the video you see here is streaming directly from VR CDN. If you're still confused, that's okay. It's just something I wanted to bring up to briefly explain how it works. And believe me, my explanation was oversimplified. It goes way deeper than that. Moving on. Another thing you will notice is the light probe, which has been set all around the accessible areas of the world. The standard light in all areas have been baked into the textures, while the light probes adjust the brightness of your avatar based on where you are standing without being too much of a hit on performance. The VR stage lighting also takes advantage of a shader I purchased off AC Chosen's Gumroad, as well as the post-processing that enables the bloom you see at the DJ area. The VRSL audio link system is still being used, and their related light fixtures can be toggled on and off, or even mixed together if you like with the DMX system. The screens will also be toggled with the lights. There is a set of screens for DMX which will hide the grid that I explained to you earlier, while there is a separate set of screens for normal streams which will reveal the grid to the audience. This is because DMX streams often have to be distorted on purpose to account for the UV map tiling and offsets that are adjusted for those particular types of streams within Unity. The DMX system will read the pixels on the screen, but it will be a complete mess with the lights. And not every grid will be the same, as each grid is custom made for a specific set of lights. The grid you see here was meant for another world with a specific configuration of lights. The link to the video was given to me by DJ Texane because he said my lights look somewhat similar. This is why I created a choice between AudioLink and DMX for the guests who want to host events at my world but might not have any videos set up for my specific DMX configuration. I have also rebaked the lights so that the area around the bar doesn't feel like something out of Dead Space. One of the tables was moved so that it won't be intrusive to the guests that are walking directly from the spawn area to the DJ area. Beyond that though, I still have work to do on the war room, but I'm going to take a good break before I get back to that because working on the DMX system has been a drain. I am still looking for someone who can help me create the templates for the ArtNet grid matrix specific to my world's lighting configuration. I have the dummy rig ready as a Unity project so that the light desk technician will know what the 0 position is for every fixture. I also have the patch sheet ready as a spreadsheet for a reference on which fixture belongs to which channel. The reason I'm looking is because I do not have even elementary understanding of the software and I don't have the hardware to do it. And finally, the world has been set to 80 people as a standard capacity. That is the maximum allowed by VRChat, per instance, by the way. That's about it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And as usual, fly safe.